the other stream, there are 2 disqualifications. Fredo and Quick Killer did get disqualified, and T Orange, who did not start the race, and Leslie and Seabus will be in danger at the start. Wentis was way back, but let's get underway with this 6-kilometer track and these 162 kilometers of racing at the 126 laps and 6 kilometers of track. Simple math, you can do it yourself. Everybody has readied up again, and let's watch those guys kill at the start. Stevie Davey gets a great start on Garwin, but Garwin is trying to stick his nose in, and they make contact. They make contact. There's big chaos at the back. Free fall Wuban. There's complete chaos there after turn 2. But as it stands, Steve Levy still leads with Tayoran right behind him. Redstone trying to make a pass on him into turn 3. And there is a VAC right now as the carnage at the back was just too much for the game, and he puts out the virtual safety car. Unfortunately for Garwin, he gets punted down to P10 from P2. I do not believe he has wing damage. It was just unfortunate contact. I think they just switched the shoot. Fredo has a completely broken front wing at the moment. That's disgusting beer. And now we're just waiting for the first lap VSC to end. It most likely will come right before they enter the safe zone, which is the start straight, which they will be going on right now. The first strategy for Redstone is the double stop medium. Also for Tio, and as most of the guys are on, it's except for who was on the medium compound tires, it was Quick Killer. And now it comes in. It's Stevie Levy, followed by Tio and Redstone. Jamie, who's gonna make a move, going into the first corner, but Redstone defends it properly, but he doesn't defend the inside line into turn 2. He's lagging a bit, but I was not quite able to see what was happening right there. But anyways, we can tell them to go fuck itself. Yes, I'm swearing on stream. And Garwin had a pit. He did break his front wing, as I did not see that. A lot of people have to pit right now. It's easy level Bot, Inferno, Fredo, Cephas, and SBS Bobby all have to pit for a new set of front wing. And they will most likely go onto the hards or the medium compound tires. Let's just check out that for a moment. But the biggest gainer of this race is Chaos Dude. He's taking his first appearance right now again. And it's 7 positions up. Ventus is up 6 positions. And Sauro is leading the championship at the moment, and has a very good possibility of extending his lead to Jans, who could not make it to this race. It's P7. But Stevie Evie, 8 tenths ahead of Tioran, 3 tenths behind Tioran is Redstone, 7 tenths behind him is Jamie, and then way behind that is Leslie, Sauro, and Buban is right behind Sauro, trying to fight back. The Chaos Druid is then P8, who was in now 8th position as Freefall lost the position to Quick Killer and Chaos Druid. This is now a very uneven field at the moment, as Redstone is trying to make a move on Tyrone right now. Let's watch it in broadcast mode. As they come down to turn 1, Tion tries to use every single slipstream he has, but it just isn't enough. Oh, wow, he must have used a lot of his DRS. Just throw in the element. Oh, that's a pretty hefty little snap of oversteer right there. Steve Davey, they're all at 60% ERS right now. All trying to use as much as they can to fight each other, but Leslie's just chilling there at the back with 2.5 seconds behind them. Tion is trying to find the move to get past Steve Davey. 2.5 times behind, and he's just finding. And he made contact. He punched him. He punched him and goes again. He's just not coasting. And Redstone Drove takes the lead. He takes the lead. Sauro up to P4. So Stevie Levy got crashed by T-Orient. And whoa! Leslie into the cap section! Leslie into the cap section! That's a VSC. I'm shocked it's not just a safety car, as he's just completely blocking the road. And the game has now removed him. But Sauro up 9 positions, so is Quickler, and then Redstone hits the front wall. Leslie leaves the session after that. I do believe he had throwing damage from the hit the wall pretty hastily. And he is coming into the pits as he broke his front wing, and so is T-Orange. He must have broken his front wing, crashing into him. And Sauro takes the lead, coming from P12 to the lead on 4 laps. Quick Killer into P3, only followed by Steve Levy, who got punted by T-Orient. Redstone third, T-Orient and Gadwin had to pit all over again. It's unfortunate for Gadwin, but there are 3 main gainers from this race, and Fredo gets a drive-through penalty, speeding under the virtual safety car. As the safety car comes in, Sauro leads from Steve EV, Quick Killer is P3, Free Fall is P4, Whoop on P5, and Vance is 12 seconds behind them. The battle is at the front, the top 5 positions. It's all to fight here, all to fight for here. Sorry about that. They're all separated by less than a second. When the DRS comes on at the first level straight, this will be all to fight for. But the pack is separated into 3 packs. Unfortunately, but there's a fight at the back. Easy Level Pod and Fredo are fighting for P10. Come to the cap section. And Fredo backs out. He's not going to allow himself to crash into the cap section. Oh, that's a hefty weapon. Redstone and Vantis are fighting, and Vantis just lets him through. Oh, free fall went into the wall. And now we see Steve Levy coming to overtake Sauro on the straight, taking his P1 back. But now we have to defend against Sauro into turn 3, I say, and not turn 2. As Sauro will have the DRS right now. He opens his rear wing. I'm not gonna watch that. Wrong guy. That's a horrible POV. And he's trying to fight back, but Sauro has the inside line and can just force him out. And he takes T1 back. But as I was saying before, I saw everybody was touching each other in an East Level Pod. Just past Free Fall and Redstone. Oh, Redstone into pit again. T-Orient and Manchester are fighting. Gadwin must stop right now. He must retire. I can't believe anything else. But Sauro coming into the cap section, 7 tenths ahead of Steve the Quick Killer 7 tenths behind him, and Boobon is second behind. He just lost out on the not the potential chance. Mantis is in AI for some weird reason. Sauro has now pulled away from Steve Easy with a 2.3 ahead of him. Quick Killer will get the rush this lap to pass Steve Easy, and there's nothing he can do to defend against it. He will just have to wait there and allow him to pass him. He cannot defend that. It's a 28 kilometers actually it gets from the DRS which is going to put him into P2, right behind Saro Kremens. I do not know how to say it, man. But Steve Levy will be trying to fight back, and it's a full-on safety car. After there's a collision, and where is it? Let's try to see someone who can watch that crash. It's in the wall right there, yeah. It's in the wall at turn 18. As Jamie now retires from the race. Saro's TV Vantage will be delighted to see that, so they can have a free pit stop under the safety car, since those soft tires would be starting to degrade right now. They can go on to the free pit stop onto those medium compound tires. We're waiting for them to come across the line, as I'm expecting Saro and Stevie to pit. Quick Killer will then lead the race to Wupen, and it's a 16 seconds you lose going into the pit stop. So Saro would only, he would most likely just go P5 with a new set of medium compound tires. As I said, Stevie Levy and Saro coming into the pits, pitting onto those medium compound tires, getting that free twist. But Wupen pits as well from those medium compound tires. Either it's going onto the hard compound tires and they're going soft to the end, or it's going on another set of mediums. We don't really have to wait and see. He goes on another set of mediums. Saro pits onto a fresh medium compound tires and goes P2. The luck of this man is incredible. Or should I say luck? Or just skill. If you're just joining us, this is SBR Baku, or Azerbaijan Grand Prix. It's round 5 of 17 in Tier 3, not Tier 1, nor Tier 2, it's Tier 3. My name is Polly, or Polk, if you want to try to say that name. I'm the commentator and admin for T3. As everybody is starting to now bunch up behind the safety car, well, not everybody, 3 people have bunched up behind the safety car, 4 with Vantage right now. It will most likely be a 2-car, a 3-lap safety car, I say, and Inferno gets a 3-second penalty. Saro has scored points here before in Season 3 in Tier 2. He did place P5 right here, as Tion did place P9 in Season 3, and in Season 2 Tion placed P6. Those are the last results they had, and Inferno placed in Season 2, Tier 2. Placed P3, now he's in P11. Just got his 3-second penalty, not 30. And my voice is killing me right now, and it's only 8 laps. But as we're waiting for them to, how do I say it politely, bunch up and wait for the safety car to let them go. I'm just going to talk about the track. It is a 6-kilometer track, and we're going for 26 laps. It's 162 kilometers they have to drive today, and as they are going to be on a 49% full throttle for this entire lap. One lap is a 49% throttle. They changed gears around 78 times on the track, who was implemented in 2017. The fastest lap time in real life is a 43 flat from Charles Leclerc in 2019, who also is known for his I am stupid crash in the castle section right there. Valtteri Bottas has the fastest qualifying time of a 40.4, and he did that in 2019 in Q3. The pole position, as we watched earlier, was Stevie Levy. Yeah, Stevie Levy started on the right hand of the track. This is a two-stopper track, since it's a very, it's not a high degradation track. It's more about you want to have the most grip or you lose too much time. This is a street circuit. You can't make these mediums go long. You'll just lose too much time to be valuable. Quick Killer will most likely have to stop around lap 12 and then come into its new set of mediums or hards. We have one lap left of safety cars since we're waiting for Inferno to catch up on those brand new soft tires. Vantage, Freefall and Inferno are only people on the new, and SBR Bobby now pits for some odd reason, as he has just on 6 lap old medium compound tires. The tires for this race is the C2, C3 and C4 tires. It's exactly in the middle of the tires. It's not at the back, not at the front. And as we're waiting for them to still cross the line, I am just going to talk to myself a little bit more about the new season. The AlphaTauri car looks beautiful in the new. The Alfa Romeo, I wish it looked better, but their lineup kind of makes up for it because I love Valtteri Bottas. The Haas car will most likely just be shit as it is always, but fuck, I'm happy that Magnussen's back. The Alpine with the most experienced driver on the grid at the moment, and a 2-time world champion Alonso, and then new time Formula 1 race winner in Hungary, Esteban Ocon in the Alpine. The Ferrari car looks incredibly fast and looks so damn sexy. We're just waiting for it to crush the opposition. Let me reword that. Hoping it will crush the opposition. The Red Bull look fast as always, but they have led the last 2 of the 3 pre-season testing and only won one and never won a championship. It's always been Mercedes. But as the regulation changes have been coming in, maybe they'll do something fun. Mercedes, of course, sandbagging as always. At least I'm hoping that as a Mercedes fan myself. But as Lewis Hamilton has said since 2016, we don't have the pace as our opposition, and then they go on to crush the championship. We should be getting right now word that the safety cars in this lap, and we do, as Quick Killer will now lead us to the starting line and control the pace in Sector 3. The Williams car with Garwin is the only person who is now alive still. Yes, I want to say alive, as his teammate is not there. Saro, who now might get 18 points from this race, has won one race already, as he won in China. No, he didn't win in China. He placed P2 in China, excuse me. That was incorrect information from me. Quick Killer is hoping to lead this, and he will want to catch Saro off by surprise. We'll just have to wait and see towards the end. And he does! It's a 4-10 advantage that he has. Let's watch to see anything happen. Vantage does not get a good start and is completely outnumbered by the Muban, who goes very slowly because he overtook before the starting line. He's able to pass, takes P4. On his left side, Freefall is now fighting for P6 as he almost lost that position. Garwin and free for fighting into turn 2. And it looks like Garwin has gotten out of hand. But going back onto the front, Killer is getting enough advantage from Stevie Levy and Saro to start to fill this gap of 7 tenths, excuse me. Easy little ball will be trying to catch up, but on compound tires, it won't go as easily as he has hoped for. Vantage in AI mode is, I actually think he's AI mode, he's at least 9 laps. But now Buban goes into the dive into turn 7. He will be fighting him for the catch section, and he puts him in the wall, and there's spin! He pushes him sideways. What just happened? I'm lost for words. But the closest battle on track right now is Redstone against Freefall, who's only 3.5 tenths behind him. And Freefall would not get a good enough slipstream from Gadwin to actually be able to fight back. So they will just go all the way to the line. He will use much of his ERS to get this as good of a slipstream into turn 1 to overtake him. It's 2 tenths now, 1.5 tenths now. When will he go for the move? He is going on the outside of the track. And it will work. He has used around 40% of his ERS on this overtake alone. And Freefall just kind of waited for him to do it. And he gets up to P6. Sarah has not been able to make the move on Quick Killer yet, but he may just be waiting for him to pit and saving up his tires a little bit. Easy Little Bot is just falling behind, but he has no threat from Gadwin at the moment. It was 1.7 seconds behind. Redstone is now trying to catch up as Freefall just starts dropping back from him. SBS Bobby is now just under 1 second behind him. And then 5 for the 2 points. It's Fredo and Buban. Quick Killer leading Saro and Stevie the EV into turn. Whoa. Has it started raining or just getting a little cloudy? I can't tell. Am I the only one seeing the rain? Is it raining? It is. It's going to be a wet circuit. It's a mixed condition circuit. Quick Killer's race just turned around out of the blue, but this could have devastating impact on Saro and Stevie Evie's race at the moment. TRS will be enabled, but it most likely will be disabled, excuse me, that was the wrong set of words. Whoa, wow, they caught up a lot. Yeah, it will not make the move. Coming into turn 2, Easy Level Bot will have to fight against Gadwin with DRS. Coming down into turn 3, he was 4 tenths behind. It is usually a little too much to get this overtake done, and it is again. And Freefall already pitted for the intermediate tires. So does Fredo. And it's a stop and go penalty. Yep. The back markers have all pitted for the intermediate tires. They went out early. Oh, it's getting very slippery out there right now. They have very limited traction at the moment, and most of them will come into the pit. Easy Little Pod crashes. Where did he go out? Into the caster section. Completely bended in the caster section. It's a full-on safety car. Everybody will pit for the intermediate tire right now. And Gadwin into the wall too. Oh, thank God it was ghosted. SPS Bobby would have gone straight into him. It's getting way too slippery out there. They will all have to pit right now for the intermediate tires, which is an amazing thing for Freefall, Fredo, and Mbuban. Let's watch from the leaders, but they won't gain that many positions from it. Not at the moment. And now the leaders are coming into the pits, going for the intermediate tires, waiting. And there's a fight going on in the Discord at the moment. As each level bot asks Garwin, do you have basic sense of racing? The shade is being thrown out right now. Jesus. Vantage is his last person to pit for the new intermediate compound tires as the wet is starting. And he will fall all the way to the back for some reason, as he just didn't go. Inferno will most likely be able to pass him. Oh wow, it's getting tricky out there. But Quick Killer still leads from Saro, and Steve Levy is third, 6 seconds behind Saro and Quick Killer. SBS Bobby, who's I think it's his first appearance in SBR, not SBS. SBS is of course a major league and has actually incredibly funny TikTok page. And it's his first appearance in SBR, that was what I was going to say. Freefall and the Red Bull. He has been, I think it's his second race. Let me just wait, that's something happening. Cameron Downs gets P1 and yes, Chaos, that was enough excitement. Yeah, I'm losing my voice. But I have to wait for the pack to form up again, as Wuban is still in the first sector, way behind the opposition. We will really just have to wait for him to get through him. But let me just count it in my head where Quick Killer will land with his second victory right now. He will put himself, if it stands as it is right now at the half point of the race, he will score 52 points in this season. Saro, who has 48 points, will go up to 66 points and still lead him. Steve Levy, who has only scored 12 points this season, will be very happy with this 15-point gain if this, of course, ends as it is. SBS Bobby, I was correct, he has not participated in the SBR at the moment. Redstone, on the other hand, has attended one race, which was in France, as he DNF'd in that race. Freefall, I believe this is his first race. Yeah, no, it's his second race. He got disqualified in the first race. I forgot about that. T-Orange has scored 8 points this season, has attended every single one of them, and this 6 points will be a good thing for him in his championship. Fredo, who has been scoring very consistent points all throughout the season, as P3 in the championship at the moment, and will be fairly disappointed with only these 4 points. Inferno. Sorry, I thought that name very weirdly. He has scored 1 point this season, and this will double his championship total. Vantage. Well, I can't see his name anywhere. Has he scored points? No, he has DNF once, and that was in Portimao, and he has not attended a race since. He has missed every single one of them. But Wuban has been the most consistent out of all of them, and has attended every single one, including the preseason testing, and has scored now in the last 3 races, as he did not score in Portimao, as most other drivers did not. This safety car just never gonna come in since Wuban just cannot drive in the wet. Looked like I might have to kick Wuban because he's driving slower than my grandma. That was a joke. And Vantage has now left the session. I have no idea why, but that means I will have to disqualify him. Which gives Wuban now 1 point there, even though it's 50 seconds. And what just happened there? Redstone overtook during safety car conditions. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. But finally, Wuban is starting to catch up again. That's towards the penalties, which Inferno is the only one who has penalties at the moment. Incredibly amount of a lot of stuff that have been happening this. Let's go the interval. Yes, please come in right now. We're all begging you. Me and Chaos. Yes, stewards. It should be coming in right now, even though Wuban has not caught up to the pack. We should be getting it in this lap. There we go, finally. And Quick Killer will now handle everything as he will try to catch Saro off by surprise as he did last time. But this time it will be a little more tricky since it's the wet conditions. Saro will have to have hated off his tires much more than Quick Killer has, since he will want to be ready for the advantage. The cars are completely bunched up right now. Everybody except Wuban. Yeah, now he caught up the pack. When is Quick Killer going for it? Is he gonna wait all the way to the line? I don't know at the moment, but unfortunately I cannot remind. And now he goes, puts his ERS on, his foot down to the pedal, and he's starting to fly. It's Quick Killer from Taro to Eevee, and now Freefall and Chayon out fighting, and Chayon goes to the bed. No, that was my mistake. Everybody's gaining one position, and there is Stevie the Eevee going off the track as Saro is having a little bit trouble since Redstone dirt past him. But he goes into the wall, and Saro takes the position back. And will use all of his ERS to fight back, but Redstone is trying to use his lifting, going down to the outside of the track. Whoa, he breaks much later. It's very close to the wall. They leave each other space. That's great racing from those two. Coming into turn 4, and Redstone stays ahead. Quick Killer would have loved this. He's now 4 seconds ahead of them, almost guaranteeing his positions unless he crashes. And now Wuban retires from the race for some odd reason. Nobody knows. Nobody cares. And there is another safety car as Wuban is just completely punched in the track. And this will be our third safety car, and most likely our final safety car. Quick Killer will build up a almost 5-second gap to Redstone, and Saro has lost it everything right now because of this. And whoa! Redstone goes into the wall! He has no front wing and will at the pit again. He will go all the way to the back because of it. How unfortunate for him. How unfortunate. I'm kind of curious to what the fastest lap at the moment is. It's Garwin who is the DNF and will not be awarded then. Full watch for free fall. I do not know where the other guys are going, intermediates or not. Yes, Stevie Deevy also puts on a full watch. Compound free fall does, but SBS, Bobby goes and Redstone go on the intermediate compound tires. Rest of these guys are most likely going to stick it out to the end. But we have had now 6 DNFs. The Seapers, Leslie, Chaos, Jamie, Easy Level Bot, Gadwin and Wupan all have crashed. Easy Level Bot and Gadwin crashed during the first, not safety car, when started raining. As Easy Level Bot completely botched it into the wall at the castle section right here. And into turn 13-14 is where Gadwin smacked it into the wall and DNF right into the middle of the track. No. Thank God he didn't break his tire, break his wing. Yep, and SPS crashes. It's a difficult track. It is the circuit with the most amount of crashes, I believe, right now. We did have 10. One man finished the race in Spain at pre-season testing, but that was due to bad attendance, nothing else. Turn 15 is very tricky in the wet conditions if you can't slip and easily lock up. But now as advantage, we're just dropping back for some odd reason as he is ghosted, I guess. SBS probably has to pit for a new front wing, and he will most likely go on the full wet tires since he has nothing to lose in his last couple of laps. He does go on the full wet tires. He will have now around 25 seconds to catch up to the back of the pack. Whoa, that was... Why doesn't he have a front wing? SPS Bobby has crashed one more time and broken his front wing entirely off. That is an extreme talent this man has, is breaking his front wing. and the safety car will go one more lap, and hopefully it will be the last. No, it's in this lap. Wow, that was a slow message. Afterwards, Quick Killer starts the race once again, trying to get his second race win on the same compound tires as everybody else, except Freefall, Steve Davey, and SBR Bobby, who has had to pit again. Let's watch him take it to the line. They're all very close to each other. This could go very badly. But let's just watch when he will start the race. He will go... He did... Yeah, there he goes. He only gets a much better apex. They go side by side in turn 2. Sarah is not good in those wet conditions, but he does manage to stay ahead as Fredo and Inferno are fighting, and Fredo gets ahead, taking himself to P4. But, whoa, it's a spinner, no, he goes to the wall. He does the DNF, but he did smack the wall pretty hard there. I do not believe that will be a safety car. It's most likely just the yellow flag at most. And there it DNFs on track. But no safety car has been issued. Are they slowing down? No, they're not. Yeah, sorry, I was just very confused there. Quick Killer is going into the castle section in these very wet conditions. Gets it very well up the castle section into turn 10 and 11. And he has now pulled the second clear of Sarro. It's almost impossible to overtake, but it's only one spot. You can do it in the wet conditions. And there's at the straight at turn 1. Wow, Freefall is gaining on everybody and these full wet conditions. They're clearly working these full wets. Oh, that was a hefty little wheel spin. But let's see what Redstone Drift has to offer to you. And going into turn 20 right now. He's not using the slipstream for some odd reason. I have no idea why, but we can find out later when they cross the line. 2 times off, Freefall is Vantage, who I believe is in AI mode. No, I don't believe so anymore. That's an interesting way to break. Sector 2 is SBS Bobby, who has crashed again. No, he has not crashed, he managed to save it, I guess. Coming into turn 3, right here is Sarro. Coming into turn 4, right behind Quick Killer. It's 2 seconds behind his Quick Killer. T-Ornament is 3 seconds now behind Sarro. Redstone is right on his tail, trying to get past and steal his podium position right there, as he has not finished on the podium this season. He will not make a move. I was guessing he would make a move into turn 7. He will not do it in Castle section. That's way too tight of a track to make that work. He got a little closer than to the walls than I was expecting. This is extremely confident racing from Redstone. He's completely in the dirty air off to Johan, and he's just staying there. There's nothing that is pushing him off him. It looks like he's being towed by him, like with a rope. It's 2 times off, and he will most likely make the move right now as Freefall makes the move on Stevie makes the move on Freefall. Coming to turn 20, it is Redstone. No, turn 18 and 19, sorry, I thought we were a little further off the track. Turn 20 right now, he's 2.6 times behind, and he will now make the move on T-Ornament into straight. Bobby gets his 3-second time penalty. T-Ornament is doing everything he can to fight this, using all of his ERS, and he does manage to stay ahead. Redstone just cannot get past, even though it's a much quicker car at the moment. Oh, the they make contact, and Tion is the wall. Tion is in the wall. That must have been a broken front ring right now. And it is not. Free fall is changing back onto the intermediate tire. These full wets were not working at all. Sorry about that. It's very little to say. Nobody's close to each other. As Weston, of course, crashed into TO, and Dantich is 7 seconds behind him. Inferno P7, 20 seconds off Stevie the Evie on the full wet condition tires. Free Volo just pitted again for the intermediate tires, trying to. I really don't know. I didn't just stick it out on the full wet tires, and the Mercedes is in the wall of TO. Oh, what just happened there? And there is our fourth safety car. As TO and spins it into the cast section. We'll most likely only get 2 laps of racing right now. And in those 2 laps, I will take a nap. Before those laps. Before that. Not while I'm being done. But 5 laps remaining of this, how do I say it politely? Redstone, you fucking cunt, is the comment that Tion wanted me to read here. I don't think he wanted me to read it, I just read it. Let me just turn on the audio, open that new stream, and we have a new comment. Sarah said I had enough. Yep, I understand you completely. This is our 4th safety car. It's way too much. I am going to cry myself to sleep. But to just update anybody who's listening on the Tier 1 race, it is a safety car there as well. It's lap 8 as Wheelo leaves Cameron P2. Where is he? Mr. PT is in P11. That's the person everybody loves and everybody waits for. Final 9 apologizes for missing the race. And there's another comment. Woo! Through what Inferno tried to catch up to the back, will cry out of the stick. Yeah, Sarah, unfortunately, the safety cars are only 3 laps, so this is our 4th. That will mean we only have 12 laps, so 10 laps of racing. Yeah, it's only, it's 9 laps of racing since we have 1 VSC. So yeah, you're correct, it's 9 laps of racing, but you're gonna have an amazing performance coming from what was it? I actually don't remember it. Where the fuck was it again? Yeah, coming from P12 to P2. The safety cars will come in this lap. At least I'm hoping it will come in this lap. So just start warming up your... next lap I'm saying 23. So you just start warming up your tires and stop being in AI mode. Oh, that's a... Whoa, what the fuck? Sarah and Quick Killer Pits. For some very interesting and odd reason, Sarah could have just stayed out for the next 2 laps and won the race. Redstone is now promoted into P1, but as he did punt T-Orient off the race, I don't think he will stay there. That's it too, I'm guessing it's an AR mode. I can't actually tell for sure. Let me check. I don't want to do it right now. What just happened? Why did I do that? Why the fuck would they do that? And they paid for the full wet tires. Sarah, were the conditions that bad that you needed the full wet tires? Or Quick Killer, either one of you listening, because it doesn't look that bad. And Bobby pits again. I think it's like his 9th pit stop or so. It is his 7th pit stop. That is still 7 pit stops too many. Stevie the Evie is P5, Sarah P6, and Wood P2 at the moment. Last lap I said. But the safety car should be coming in right now. Redstone is now leading us through the pack. Not Quick Killer. Well, just the name popped out of my head. Sorry about that. When does the message come up? And it didn't come up. Are we going seriously one more lap? That is fucking awful. And the telemetry data has been broken. Vantage pits for the full wet tires right now. Oh yeah, it's definitely full wet. Stevie VB, Inferno and Redstone are all going to try to fight to keep, maintain or keep their position. Well, so it looks like it was actually the right call, since the bot of Vantage goes on the full wets. Redstone, Inferno and Stevie will be in trouble, but you did lose the positions to Stevie the EV. We will just see if you can pass him easily, or he will just crash into the wall and bring out another safety car. But this must be the final lap of the safety car, and we will get the 2 laps of racing, as Freefall and SPS Poppy are almost a second off the pace. Wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry about that. Yep, Stevie the EV crashed onto the safety car. Yep, that's unfortunate. I think it's unlikely that the safety car will come in this lap, but we will see. We will see. We can't judge anything right now, but Sarah is P4, Redstone P1, Inferno P2, Quick Killer P3, and it's in this lap, fucking finally. I was going to cry myself to sleep, it was one more lap. But Vantage P5 who will not be going into this lap. Steve the EV P6 who just crashed under the safety car. SPS Bobby is P7, Freefall P8. We have had just as many retirements as we have cars actually racing anymore. But as we watch Redstone lead this pack on those intermediate tires in the full wet condition for those last 2 laps of this Grand Prix. He tries to catch them off with surprise, and he did catch off Inferno very well. Quick Killer and Sarah following right behind. I don't know, that is way off. Let's see if Killer can make a move that can stick actually on those opening laps. They will have much better traction than Inferno, who does have a little bit of wheel spin, which allows Sarah to catch up to him. Inferno coming into turn 2 right now, and it completely has no brake bias, and now Quick Killer would just fly past him. Much better traction on those full wet tires, and there's no fighting it. Well, Inferno is fighting it, and it will fight it. And Sarah just got bumped by Vantage. What is this? What is he doing? It's like he's trying to crash into him. What am I watching? Yeah, this is a dangerous place to try to make an overtaking move on Inferno and make it stick. Coming into turn 15. Breaking a little bit later, but what the fuck is Vantage doing? He crashed into him. He just constantly keeps crashing into him. That is making no sense at all. What the fuck is Vantage doing? What is happening? I think Vantage just has a fucking stroke or something. And there's another crash. Inferno. And Vantage bumps it into the wall. He deserved that. If anybody deserved to kill it into the wall, it was Vantage right there. But SBR Bobby, who has had 7 fucking pit stops right now, is in P4. But Redstone is managing to keep it on track and having an incredible pace as he's 5 seconds clear of Quick Killer. What? Against behind, 0.4, 0.3. Wow, the time is just flying off, coming into turn 15. How much will he gain? And he crashes into the wall again, and no front wing right now. Zero will take P2, but let's watch it. Oh fuck now, he's taking the front wing right now. He should not be able, this is going to end very badly. Sarah crashes into the wall, but let's watch as Redstone comes across the line to finish first. Sarah P2, and then Quick Killer will follow him into P3, with no front wing, may I add. As we watch now, SBR Barbie in his first race in SBR. Will he finish P4? That is an incredible achievement from this guy who has pitted so many fucking times. Then we have Steve Levy on fresh wets in his first lap, and Sheryl Freefall finishes P6. We had 6 drivers to manage to finish the race out of 17. That was interesting to say the least. Vantage wins driver of the day, even though he was a crazy I'm not gonna say that word. Was just crazy and did not deserve that. But Redstone wins the race with Sarah P2 getting his second P2 of the season. No, third. Second or third. Either one, I can't remember it correctly. But I'm going to invite now Redstone into this party. So when the system goes down, well, it's when they actually accept it. Alright, 2 seconds, I'm gonna invite them. Alright, let's just wait for these guys to get into the party. Don't leave quite yet. We still have the post-race interviews for Redstone, Saro and Quick Killer. I've added them all. We're just waiting for them to join if any of them joins. They will get, what should you say, 5 minutes? Yeah, let's give them 3 minutes to join the session. If they don't, then there will be no post-race interview as Chaos Druid leaves. Redstone. Select the session. Yeah, I don't think any of them is coming into the party. So I'm gonna end it right here. This was SBR Switchback League. Congratulations to Vantage, not Vantage, Saro, Quick Killer and Redstone. Finished P1, P2 and P3 respectively.